Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, the Beanie Boy, and only the Beanie Boy. Welcome back to yet another Stomp Wrestling video. Welcome back to the crew. Welcome back to the crew. As you see, I've got the boys with me. I've got first and foremost Mr. No Days Off himself, Mr. WrestleDrop, and also filtered, unfiltered. Maybe it's not even him, but it is the man himself, MPKH. Oh yeah, we're back with yet another busy banger. And this one is a banger for a different reason, not because it's something that we've been debating about or something that we've been discussing. It's because there's a small forbidden door that seems to have opened. And of course, we are speaking about Shinsuke Nakamura jumping to Pro Wrestling Noah for a match against the Great Muta. Now, a lot of people are making whatever they wish about this entire situation. Some of them are saying it really isn't that deep. Some of us are saying it's huge. But not because it hasn't been done before, but because it's a new era. You know what I'm saying? And this could yield more fruit. This could bring more possibilities. But let's hear what the boys are saying. Let me start with the man himself, MPKH. Brother, what are you saying about the small, should we call it a forbidden door or forbidden window? Because it's still very small. What are you saying about it?
Yeah, just like how I was saying off cameras, I think, man, I did not expect WWE to be working with other companies like in the year 2022. Because
Yep.
we already this year we've seen Mickie James make an appearance in the Women's Royal Rumble with the Impact Knockouts Championship, might I add. And Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, whilst Carl Anderson is NJPW, whatever
Ever open,
champion,
right? Yeah.
Might not be
open
very
weight
soon, but
champion,
anyway.
is open weight champion and returned to WWE. Now we're seeing Shinsuke Nakamura go up against the Great Muta, one of Japan's greatest wrestlers of all time. So I think I wouldn't say it's being open, but it's presenting some really good opportunities out there. So I'd say it's a window. Before we get to a door, so we always got to have a window.
Of course, man. Of course. You need some fresh air to come in from somewhere. Mr.
Exactly.
WrestleDrop, what are you saying?
Well, when we had Mickie James at the Royal Rumble, she came to WWE. So we've seen people come to WWE. We've seen Mickie James. I think Jushin Thunder Liger was contracted somewhere when he faced Tyler Breeze
In
all those
next
years
year.
ago. I think he
Yeah.
was contracted at that time. So
Yeah.
people have come in, but very, very, very rarely do we see people go out and actually work for another company. So that's something to take into account, that they're actually letting Shinsuke go and wrestle for another company. And to be honest, this was on the cards when Vince was there as well, because they were trying to secure Daniel Bryan and they were trying to give him the option to go and wrestle in Japan as well. So it's been on the cards. So I'm not going to put it all down to Triple H, but at the same time, I don't think this would have happened if Vince was there.
I think so too. I think so too. And on that point, I mean, we know the era which we come from as WWE fans. The era of Vince McMahon, where it was all about Vince, and Vince is a greedy SOB. We all know that. And I don't think, like you're saying, he would have allowed his talent to go out and face other people in other promotions. But now we've got a new mind, so to speak, in Triple H. And it begs the question, is this the start of something new? Is this the start of something? It might not be as crazy as WWE cross-branded pay-per-view with New Japan or AEW or Impact, but just one or two superstars going out, one or two superstars coming in. Do you think we can see more of that? Is it just solely for Japan? Do we think other companies, other promotions will be in on it with the WWE, of course? What do we say?
Uh, Basically, all I can say is expect the unexpected, really, because you
Yeah.
never know. You never know. Triple H might want to do a cross-brand pay-per-view with another company. You never know. You never know. But you can always expect the unexpected as a wrestling fan. You got to expect that.
especially in 2022, especially this
Mhm.
year.
Especially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything can happen. I didn't think, because legit, I didn't think I'd ever see Cody Rhodes back in WWE ever again. I didn't think that, and it happened. Now, I didn't think Bray Wyatt would come back. He came back. Hell, I didn't even think Triple H would be CEO. I mean, would be running WWE until like on I don't know even know how long, but here we are. Here we are.
Two CM Punk title reigns within a week. That also happened. That only lasted a week. Sorry, that happened. Then he got
And he
fired.
didn't even lose the belt.
Then his
And he
dog
didn't
got
even
kicked
lose
in.
the
Apparently,
belt.
his dog's teeth got kicked in. So a lot of shit's happened. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
this
it
is not a
is.
this is not a CM Punk video. This is not a CM Punk
it's
versus
not.
The
But
Elite video.
I'm
We're
just
tired
saying,
of
a lot
that.
of shit has happened. Um, I
It's
wanted
been a
to.
crazy year.
I wanted to bring up
It's
the
been a
topic
crazy.
because do you remember what was that phrase that WWE brought out? Was it global, global localization, or I don't know, something like that, where they wanted NXT in different areas of the world. And there was talks that they were actually going to do a partnership, or WWE was going to buy Noah, and then that was going to become NXT. NXT
Japan.
Japan,
Yeah.
or work with NXT Japan. I'm not sure on the specifics. So that could still be an
Mm,
option. That could be this could be the start of a working partnership, and then that be the end goal with a working partnership between the two.
it's
That's what I
wild, man.
think.
That's crazy. That's
And I
crazy.
think ultimately, I mean, it gives people something to do, you know what I'm saying? And the roster is becoming stacked by the week. People are coming back, people are debuting, people are it's crazy. So for someone like Shinsuke Nakamura who could have been the Shinsuke that could have been, for him to be falling lower and lower down the card, one week he's on NXT, the next he's on SmackDown, the next he's a mystery partner. I think it gives him something to do, and I hope that um, starting something like this, starting this cross-branded one superstar goes to another promotion type of thing, it gives people something to do so that people don't get wiped from our minds, you know, because I still believe, I still have hope that Shinsuke is going to get the championship one day, even if it's a CM Punk reign. But I want it to happen. I really want it to happen. So if he goes
Sorry,
out
CM
there and
Punk fans. We're just going to be
yeah, no,
we're
I'm
just going
sorry.
to be making fun of him for a
But who's
while.
Shinsuke getting in a backstage fight with? That's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true, and that's the positive about him potentially getting a title shot before he retires. But that's, for an example, that's something I'd really like to see. And if him going back to Japan and facing, like MPKH said, one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time, if that brings back his mojo and he comes back to the USA and he kills it in WWE, I really hope that that is the start of something great, start of an upward spiral, if I could say.
Exactly.
And it goes for everyone else who might be venturing out for one night only or something like that.
Yeah, and it could also motivate other wrestlers to get new opportunities, really.
Definitely.
Not just Shinsuke, like I don't know. And even it could help in other companies, really. Like
Yeah,
say like Danielson goes to New Japan, then goes and then who else could go to New Japan? Imagine Seth Rollins going to Japan, bro.
oh,
And I
bro,
already know. And I already
bro.
know people are going to be saying Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay. I know y'all are going to be saying that. I know.
I'd rather see Seth versus Okada, to be honest.
Mm,
There we
That's more of a
go.
match for
There
me.
we
that's
go.
money. That's money.
Or
That
Seth
is money.
Rollins. Or Seth Rollins versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. That would be
That's
Eh,
money.
money.
Tanahashi looks like he can't walk anymore. So
Uh,
anyway,
There's that.
hey, you
oh,
could even
There's that. But
see
I think,
Imagine,
yeah,
and then who else is the badass heel that could go up against Naito? Mhm. Who was a badass
Kevin
heel?
Owens,
oh,
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 KO,
yeah, Kevin Owens working in
KO.
Japan.
I don't,
I could see
that's
that.
the that's the first person that came to mind,
I've
and it could
s-
work.
I've seen
how about
people.
Ciampa versus Naito?
Who?
when Ciampa's healthy.
Oh, Ciampa.
Heel
Yeah.
Ciampa. We need black and gold NXT Ciampa,
I've been seeing
Yeah.
not the Mr.
people
Stooge Ciampa.
talk about.
Give Goldie back. Bring Goldie back, man. Give him back. Give Goldie back to him.
I've been seeing people talk about Sheamus and Minoru Suzuki, but
Bro, for some
Suzuki's
reason,
matches are terrible, so I'm okay with not seeing them.
yeah. And Sheamus is getting the love, and Sheamus is getting his flowers in 2022. So
I-
yeah, I'm okay with
I
that.
honestly think the Eddie Kingston versus Suzuki match before All Out was one of the worst matches I've seen.
Yeah. Please. No, thank you. I do not like Minoru Suzuki, nor am I a fan of Eddie Kingston. So please, the torture.
It's a
The
bad combo.
torture.
It's a very bad
Yeah.
combo. But I think
The torture.
on a different video, we can definitely like spend 10, 15, 20 minutes fantasy
Oh,
booking
sure.
different matches. But this was just to break down how we feel about Shinsuke jumping over to Noah for this apparent one night only match against the Great Muta. I think we're all in agreement that it's a good move.
Yeah.
Quite the win.
Yeah.
I don't think
Sure.
looking at it from where we are right now, it can't bring anything bad. I mean, not that we can see right now.
No.
Yeah.
Question.
Well, not right now.
Do you guys think
Yeah.
Shinsuke is going to work his old style? Or obviously he's older now, so he might not be able to. But do you think he'll work a different style to what he's working now? Or do you think he's now stuck in his ways being in WWE for so long?
It honestly doesn't matter to me. Like, we know how good Shinsuke is, and we know how limited he was in the Vince McMahon era, and we know how Triple H booked him. So, yeah, I say
I don't know.
whatever style Shinsuke goes for, it's good with me.
It's Shinsuke and he can make it work, but he's not young anymore.
And neither
know what I'm
is
saying?
Muda. Shinsuke's damn young, actually. in
Shinsuke's gonna
comparison.
carry that match. Shinsuke's definitely carrying that match. But if we're speaking post Muta versus Shinsuke, definitely he can definitely do whatever because he's that caliber of a superstar. But the transition between strong style and WWE Nakamura, I don't know how feasible it is, but he's Nakamura, and I feel like he can still do anything if he wanted to. So yeah,
I feel you.
he can do
That's
whatever really.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he can still. It's been a while.
We will see. So yeah, I think if there are no more questions, if there are no more points of discussion, I think all that's left for us to do, like I said, is just wait and watch. Wait and watch. But yeah, that was our point of view. That was our opinion. That was our discussion on Shinsuke Nakamura flying down to his native land of Japan to go challenge the Great Muta at a Pro Wrestling Noah event. Big things are coming, we feel. And you can let us know what you feel down in the comments below. Is this the start of something new? Is it a forbidden door, forbidden window, and anything else you'd like to tell us? Leave it in the comments below. Other than that, don't forget to join the Stomp Wrestling fam by stomping that subscription bell. If you want to know the next time we're around, stomp the subscription button. And if you like the video, of course, stomp that like button. But it's been your boy, the Beanie Boy, and only the Beanie Boy, Mr. Editor and Presenter, Mr. No Days or Mr. WrestleDrop, and finally Mr. MPKH, filtered, unfiltered, maybe it's not even him, the anti-hero himself. And that has been just too sweet.
Sweet.